I've been craving a movie day, and that is exactly what we're gonna be doing today. We're gonna attempt to see a double feature. The first movie I'm gonna see is Sinners. I'm really nervous. I'm not a horror movie person. I respect the art, it is fantastic. I'm not a horror person because I'm scared of everything. So we're gonna see how I do. The next movie I wanna try to see is Pride and Prejudice. I have seen this movie already. It has its anniversary re-release, and I wanna see that handhold in person on a big screen, so we need to go do that. I brought my little popcorn jelly cat because he's my little guy. I've had him for a couple months. I love him so much. He brings me so much joy. Without further ado, let's get in the theater. Here's our first movie. Drink and popcorn are secured. Let's go. Back in the car for a debrief. Guys, this movie, cinema's back. I was seeing so many good reviews and everyone was always talking about like the scene, and I was just like, I want to understand what's going on. I knew this movie was going to be good based off of trailers I've been seeing, but like I need to understand what people are referencing. And I get it now, and you need to see it. This is what movies were meant to be. Anyways, I'm like trying to do a non-spoiler review without talking about it, but it's so hard because I just want to like talk about it. But if you know, you know, please go see it. So yeah, round two, here we go. Round two. It's a lot busier in the theater now. I'm kind of being quiet because it's really quiet in this section, but now it's time for Pride and Prejudice. I'm so excited. Just got out of seeing Pride and Prejudice, and it was so good, and it was actually really fun seeing it with an audience because the audience was like interactive in a way. Everyone was giggling and stuff, and I didn't mind it just because I've seen this movie a bunch of times, so I knew what was gonna happen. I think that's why everyone was giggling a lot. It was just like the inside joke, inside like oh my god scenes, you know. And like one of the funny things I will tell you that happened that wasn't planned, spoiler if you haven't seen the 2005 version of Pride and Prejudice, at the end when Mr. Darcy is coming through the field in his iconic cape and open shirt, the minute that happens, some lady in the audience goes, "Oh god," and we all were like laughing because it was just like, I couldn't tell if she was like, "Oh god, no," like this guy again, or "Oh god, he's hot." Like I don't know, it was so funny though. So that was pretty memorable. I will say you should go see it in a theater with a bunch of people. I consider this a successful trip to the theater. I lived at the theater today. I'm sure the movie guy that scanned my ticket a bunch of times was probably like, this girl is still here.